I've always wondered why there's so much bad stuff happening in the world. Why do we have wars? Why are some people afraid? Why some children cry? I wonder if a heaven really exists, or like a happy place after life. I mean, I know some people say it does, but does it really? And if it does, I wonder how it would look like. Would it have clouds? Would it have food? Would it have trampolines? Would it have lots of food? I wonder how other people's heaven would be like.
Purple, and there are clouds that you can bounce really high. There would be a lot of colors. It would be like nature, like with waterfalls.
Quite a lot of water, rivers, lakes, lochs, mountains.
Bunch of trees, no polluting.
It would be very little man-made and very much nature-made.
Colorful, just so bright.
Beach, somewhere warm, with sun.
Well, I would associate it with happy colors, like bright yellows and greens and stuff.
It would be sunny all the time.
And you'd play all day, and the houses would be as big as a school.
You can sleep anywhere.
It would have a house with 1,000,000 floors.
What kind of people would not be there? Accountants, lawyers, anybody who's obsessed with money rather than things of true quality.
For sure, criminals, because not also politicians. I feel politicians, they'll just ruin the happy place. They'll just benefit themselves, sort of. So yeah, criminals and politicians.
I have this image of like golden gates, they all open, and then it's like clouds and happiness. But I would love to think that you would be reincarnated instead.
I suspect that it would be a combination of all of the happy things that you experience in life.
The basic economic questions are answered.
There would be peace. There would be peace, and there would be families living without worrying.
I was happy. I don't really remember something. Oh yeah, the snowman party I had for my birthday with all my friends. Well, we ate cake. We watched a movie. We had a cushion fight.
I was like 15, my friends threw me a surprise party. And the reason it was so happy for me, because it was kind of contrasting the whole week before where I'm like, hey, do you guys want to do something on Friday? It's my birthday. They're like, oh no, I'm grounded. And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm busy. I'm hanging out with my parents. And so I was like, okay, well, this kind of sucks. So I got my friend Thibaut. So Thibaut told me, yeah, let's go for dinner. But, Pippa also wants to join, so let's go to his place and pick him up. And then, there was like 15 people that, were really close to me, and they did that for me, and I actually felt like they liked me. It's not like I never knew that they didn't like me. It was just more like, wow, these guys really care for me, and that was really awesome.
Well, I suppose the birth of my children is an interesting one because they were delivered like pizza. Because they were twins and because they were likely to be a little bit preterm and they were big boys, we arranged to have them delivered on a day of the week. And I remember driving down with one of my closest friends, and Mrs. Caskey was wheeled away, and then later 2 small ginger-headed boys were wheeled out, and then she came out much later. It was amazing. It was amazing just to see them. They were tiny. They had fabulous suntans, but I found later on that was jaundice, I think. But it was great. It was a great moment.
It was basically I was in school. It was a Friday actually, and then I come home and I received 2 letters of admission. One from Hague University, one from Maastricht, in the same day, and I was very happy.
Maybe I would make the place change the people's feelings to be always positive.
I would place more trees.
I'd make magic real.
Put the polluting somewhere else.
I don't think I could change one thing.
Systematic inequality.
I would change the values of people.
I don't know, I think I'd get rid of all major ideologies.
Some people sacrifice all their time to work, but then they don't see the growth of their children.
I want to say I would distribute wealth in a fairer way but I'm not actually sure if that would make such a big difference.
I would try to allow people to have a better perspective on things.
I think people battling with each other, you know, crisis, war, people who are intolerant, just, you know, it's the old kind of hippie thing, but if people were able to be more cooperative.
Stop hating on people. I would change all of the hate and all of the wars and all the fighting and discrimination. Like, how are men and women not equal yet? How are races and ethnicities not considered like equal to all? Like, stop. I just want all the hate to be gone. I want people to stop killing each other. That would be a happy place. And if we could stop destroying the environment.